If you surrender your preferences to something greater than you, then it will relieve your stress, okay? And this is something I learned just a few years ago when I realized that if I surrendered to my higher power, to God, and knew that God was going to be guiding me, was going to be protecting me, and knew that what was happening was for my greater good, all that, then guess what? I didn't need to control things anymore. I didn't need to keep fixing this and doing that and whatever. I just had to go ahead and follow my intuition and start believing that what was happening was for the greater good, was for me, was meant to work out this way. Even if it was something that was bad, I'd interpret it as if it was working out for me, right? Because it was not my plan anymore, because I surrendered control to my higher power, to God. And now God was in control. And for me to get where I wanted to get, things had to happen in my life. There had to be disasters. There had to be upheaval. There had to be, lots of things that felt emotionally difficult for me to have certain realizations and certain changes in my behavior and thinking. And for me to change as a person, for me to be able to evolve as a person, be able to find my true self and find my real purpose and start to live it, right? But without the issues, without the issues that you go through sometimes, you never get to a place where, you're tested enough and forced enough to make the changes that you need to make to be able to become the person that you want to be able to be fully respected within yourself, right? So if you surrender control to something that's greater than you and know that it's in control, guess what? Now you don't have to worry about the control part. All you got to do is do what's right in front of you and do the best you can, and know that what's going to happen next is going to lead to what you want in the end, or it's going to lead to something even better than what you want. And this is the reason surrendering your preferences is so critical, because it's not what you prefer. It's what God's plan is for you. It's what the plan is. And if the plan right now is to be sick, if the plan right now is to be suffering, there's a reason, and you're going to find something in this situation that's going to allow you to escape it and become this better person that you're able to go ahead and finally meet. And then you'll be able to experience life in a way that you never experienced it before, with a certain level of gratitude and a certain level of joy that would have never been possible unless you went through that trauma and these difficult experiences, the challenges, the illness, these things. Trust me, I went through it. This is my story, and I've seen it with other people that have helped recover, You have to buy into the idea that this is all happening for a greater good, for a greater reason, and that it's working for you rather than against you. If you don't, you'll always be a victim of the scenario. I've said this in my videos before. You have to interpret these things as beneficial and know that this is not your choice, whatever happens next. Your choice is to do the best you can. Can you do the best you can with what's right in front of you? Can you do the best you can to be positive and always flipping the script whenever something negative happens and talk about how God may be helping you out somehow? Are you willing to believe these things? Are you willing to not buy into the sob story and the negative story? If you're willing to, then maybe you could create a new story of events that work out for you. And then you'll start manifesting these things, right? Because you know that God's on your side. No matter what happens, it always helps you. That's the most, the best thing you could possibly think in your mind, that no matter what happens, good or bad, it's always benefiting you. It doesn't even matter what happens. You're indifferent. You could care less what happens, because no matter what, you benefit from it. Because if it's something that's great, then you benefit. If it's something that's not, you learn from it, and it helps you become a better person. It helps you to become more self-respected. It helps you become more helpful to others. And this is the whole point. This is the whole point. Nothing is a mistake. Nothing is bad. It's all about how you see it. It's all about how you see it. When you let go of control and realize it's someone else's control, you give yourself the ability to see these things in the proper vision, in the proper perspective. Thanks for watching. Go to my website, endsickness.org. I have hundreds of articles and videos on there teaching you how to heal yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually. Take care.